We are living in an era unlike any in the history of America.
We are now not able to offer any homeless services. Everything has been cleaned out of the building from top to bottom.
Since the 1970s, wages have been increasing for the rich, and wages have been stagnating or declining for the poor. In short, the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer.
They have this amazing fresh bread here and bagels.
Lewis believes his charity is slowly being pushed out because his neighborhood is currently under major development.
Right here we have a low-income apartment building that's being built. It's, I believe, valued at $12 million. They're trying to create an image that does not include the reality of Akron, Ohio.
Additionally, home values have more than doubled in the U.S. since 1970. The average cost of a house in America today is over $408,000. It's not hard to see similarities in the movie trilogy The Hunger Games. Wealth pools in the capital city, while more and more of the country lives in a varying state of poverty. This is the trend.
Homeless problem in Akron is the homeless problem in America. We are ignoring the homeless. We are dehumanizing them. We are marginalizing them, and we are pretending they don't exist.
The U.S. allocates a smaller proportion of its GDP to social welfare programs than virtually any other industrialized country.
I think it's going to be kind of hard for everybody to find a place in that matter of time.
This all shakes out at the bottom as one thing: more homeless people. In 2009, it was estimated that 1.5 million children in the United States of America would experience some form of homelessness each year. There were an estimated 37,878 homeless veterans in the United States during January of 2017. New York City reported it had approximately 114,000 temporarily homeless school children. Just look around. You don't need statistics for what you can see with your own eyes. Do you notice more people begging for money on the street corners? Do you notice more people living in tents and sleeping on the streets? We are leaving more and more people behind in America. This is a humanitarian crisis, and because these people have no resources and can't vote because of strict identification laws, they largely don't matter to the ruling class.
Pretty much these are people that have lost everything, including all of their social connections.
On top of this, it is illegal to shelter people in America because of zoning laws. You are not allowed to shelter people on your own property. So even if we see a problem right before our eyes and we want to do something about it, we find that we will face criminal charges for doing so. This is because the ruling class does not want anything to change. Cities want the federal government to continue raining down millions of dollars on the same organizations year after year to maintain the status quo.
Death is a part of life, and then there's rebirth. So it's okay. It's all okay.
So the table has been set. The bureaucracies getting all the money want nothing to change, and our poorest, most suffering citizens become voiceless pawns being pushed around with endless camp sweeps. And now here come the new laws. Texas just passed a law to make it a crime to sleep anywhere in public. It is now illegal to be homeless in America. The system created homelessness of crisis proportions and then punishes people for getting caught in this great American trap.
It will be like Moses parting the waters to get 50 people into housing in 60 days.
This must end. We, the people, must stand up for our homeless brothers and sisters. This is on par with slavery and Native American genocide. We must end this torture of American citizens now. The people must yet again fight for the rights of the oppressed and the hated of America. We must push against a system that finds it completely acceptable to torture and abuse people it doesn't like. We do it to Native Americans, we do it to African Americans, we do it to the mentally and physically disabled, we do it to the elderly, and we do it to the homeless of America. I am calling on you to stand up and become a homeless activist. If you are called to this humanitarian atrocity, I will show you a wide variety of ways you can get involved, from making bags to hand out to your homeless friends, to starting your own illegal tent village sheltering active opiate injection users. I've personally been involved in virtually every part of this spectrum of activism. I'll show the pros and cons of each aspect, as well as how not to make the same mistakes I made along the way. My name is Sage. I'm a homeless activist. I'd like to invite you to become a homeless activist too.
I'm telling you, people are amazing. People are good.